Hello everybody, welcome to this trip report, and today I'll be flying on my main trip to Costa Rica. I'll be flying the main flight, Newark to Costa Rica, and as you saw on my earlier flight, I did fly from Albany to Costa Rica, and I did have a couple of delays. Anyways, there is a Singapore Airlines Airbus A350. It was very cool to see that airplane. But yeah, my flight arriving in was over 45 minutes late, and we were very paranoid. And we're taking a bus that goes between Terminal C and Terminal A. So I didn't know it existed, but I was just very happy that this happened. So we were able to make it on our plane on time. I don't know, weather in Newark was just really bad, so it kind of just really scared me a lot. Here's me and my family literally sprinting across for terminal because our gate was gate 85 and it was right at the other end. And we have guards at the gate now, and here's our aircraft for this flight, November 14231. It's a 20-year-old Boeing 747-800, and there's an Emirates 777-300ER that just landed. We have boarded right on time, and we are walking down the jet bridge right now. And it took quite a lengthy process because we were just standing there waiting for the plane to for passengers to sit down, so it was pretty annoying. Yeah, this is what it's called boarding but not boarding, and it's really annoying. I just don't like it. But anyways, I will continue doing voiceovers of Jet Report because I just like it better. I feel like it's better for other people to watch. And here's a side view of our aircraft taking us down to Liberia today. We have finally boarded the aircraft, and it's just a typical Boeing 747-800. Here's the 8 first class chairs, which aren't really first class. They're just literally the bigger chairs. Anyways, here are the economy plus seats. We're just pretty much economy seats, but with 2 inches of leg room. We're pretty much pointless. I don't know, I prefer comfort plus. Anyways, after the window seats, you will get to my seat, 29A, for this 4.5 hour flight down to Costa Rica. The tray table on this seat is average sized. You could pull it out, which is really nice, and it looked pretty clean. But as usual, tray tables are mad dirty. And here are all of the stuff that were in the seat pocket. There's a safety card. It's just a typical Boeing 737, 800, 900. They haven't changed it for 3 years, which is the last time I've flown in one of these airplanes. Actually, no, it was 2 years ago. But anyways, there's the Hemispheres, which is the airline magazine. It also has the United's route map and their fleet on it, which is really cool. Yeah, they fly a lot of places in the United States. So, I enjoy it. And that's the menu part. I did order food later, which I will show you. And it's, really good. It's okay. There is, the credit card thing. And there's, air sickness bag. That all comes on all United flights. And there's the wing view on E175. The legroom on this aircraft is okay, even though my bag was right there. But, the knee room's also good for a 5'10" person. And this is, the live TV that United has. And the overhead, which is pretty cool. Something odd that happened on this flight was that the safety video started playing before pushback. Also, the safety video is Star Wars themed, which is something weird. Anyways, we were just sitting there and the safety video was playing for some reason. Maybe they just wanted to get ready so they didn't have to do it when we were pushing back. But anyways, it was raining out, so the focusing was really bad for my camera. So I apologize for that. Oh yeah, we are pushing back. But anyways, we were pushing back in this scene, so that was really cool. But we did have to spend in 30 minutes on the ground because it's Newark. So yeah, it just, yeah, pushback is good. So. After a pushback, we started We started like to move to the gate for some reason, and like it made a large funk. And my sister was like, "What just happened?" But anyways, we started to taxi to runway 22 left. After that, for our departure, but we did have to sit on the ground for 30 minutes because they claimed something was wrong with the cockpit. But like we all know, it was just delays and like planes getting priority and stuff like that. This time we started to overtake the other planes, started overtaking us when they started to use like our section of the taxiway. I know this is a very long taxi, but like the full entire taxi took like 45 minutes. Now it's 45 minutes, like 30 minutes. So like next week I'll upload the video of like the whole entire taxi, seeing all the planes that I saw and stuff like that. So for now it's gonna be like some parts would be excluded and some parts would be sped up. As we are taxiing right by 777-200, going to some destination, our lane for taxiing has been cleared for taking off, and there is a FedEx, sorry about that, set at 67-300, taking off on runway 22 left. And then after that, there's the United 767 in front of us, that also took off. It was a very smooth takeoff. Not that turbulent. You couldn't really see anything because it was just like all like a cloud. There's the United 767. He took off before us, and like right as he like rotated, like we started to take off. It was crazy. But I'll be quiet and I'll let you listen to the rest of the takeoff. At this point, it was kind of turbulent out there because we were flying in the clouds, but the captain was like, I don't know, 10,000 feet, like announcement, like, you know, we can do our stuff at 10,000 feet. Here in United Magazine, here are all like the aircraft that are in United's fleet. I kind of like the newer, not gonna lie. I know others don't. Anyways, here's the menu in United's magazine. It is pretty nice. Like the food does look appetizing, but as per usual, like if they use like techniques, like all food companies use techniques to like make their food look much better in like the menus than on the actual menu. So yeah, it is what it is, but I mean, like if you're hungry, you can pay like $5 to $8 for like a Herbert burger or something. Anyways, here is the map. It's a moving map, so like it moves to the aircraft. It's very old, like 2000s technology. Like I definitely prefer Delta Studio. And on my iPad, I had the app, American's app, not American, United's app, where they show. Like they praise the app much better than the IVE, which I mean I kind of get because like the IVE doesn't show movies; it only shows live TV, which is kind of annoying. But like, I mean I'll only use it. Oh, and the flight attendant also passed out Biscoff cookies and most of the little snack packs I had. The select snack pack, the basic snack pack. This is what the basic one had inside it, and that's what the select one had. It's really cool, just regular food. And we finally reached sunshine, which is really nice. And on this part of the trip, like we are flying over like Miami area, and I don't know what this part of Florida is, but I just know it was on the map as part of Florida, so that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna say it's Key West, but like it was like close to Key West. Over right there is Key Largo, Florida, which is pretty cool. Went there once. It was like a couple of years ago, and over there is like some kind of like farm swamp patch. I don't know who owns it, but he must be pretty rich. And right down there is our first signs of Cuba. It's my first ever time seeing Cuba, and I really want to visit there someday. Yeah, but like it was pretty cool. We flew over many like Caribbean islands, including the Cayman Islands, like Key West, Honduras, Nicaragua. It was really cool seeing like these cool Spanish-speaking countries because I do take Spanish in school. Anyways, this is mainland Cuba, which is pretty interesting. It seems like a very tropical place. Yeah, from up there. It was very cloudy, so I couldn't really see a lot of it, but it was pretty cool. And over there is the like the southern coast of Cuba, which we flew over. It was pretty unfortunate seeing it go away, but I hope to see it sometime soon. There's a little tour of the CPAC screen. It's pretty nice. Like it shows the map. It cycles for like the DirecTV stuff. Like you had to move it like that, which could kind of get a little annoying. What really did annoy me is, I mean, the screen was a good size, but what really annoyed me is that the way you control it is through like the armrest, and like my little sister kept on changing the channel. Oh, anyways, here's the bathroom. It's pretty nice. I enjoyed it. No, like it's pretty good. And there's another ring view, and that's Nicaragua. No, it's Honduras right there. It's Honduras, and that's our last glimpse of the Atlantic Ocean before we cross over to over Central America to the Pacific Ocean, where I'm staying in Costa Rica. And there over there is Turks and Caicos. I went there last year for February break, so that's pretty cool. You got to saw that. You know, there's more of Central America. You can see the little rivers down there. Very cloudy over there. Right in this scene, we are flying over the city of Manuga, which is a pretty big city in Nicaragua, and that means we are pretty close to Costa Rica. And now we are our spoilers have been up, and we are on our initial approach into Liberia International Airport, and this probably has to be one of the most spectacular approaches I've ever seen in my life. There is the coast of Costa Rica, like the Pacific coast. It was really nice. Like, it was like such a beautiful coast. Like, probably the most, next to Turks and Caicos, probably one of the most beautiful coasts I've ever seen. Also, that little black thing in the window was a mark, which really bothered me for the whole entire flight, right there. There's like some more like things you can see down there. There's that little house. I don't know if that was a house or like a terrace or something like that, but like that was pretty cool. And those are like the mountains in Costa Rica, which are really cool. And at this time, we are on our descent to Costa Rica, and I will be quiet when we are touching down. But like this is probably one of the most spectacular approaches you'll ever see in your life.
Airlines, Airlines, new gentlemen of flight deck, actually this is group, flight safety responsible. Local time is approximately 12:50 a.m. to the landing deck for the next few moments. Once the captain
And just like that, we are on the ground in Liberia International Airport. It was a spectacular approach. This was an amazing flight. I do think about 5 hours. It's a little long in a 747-800, but I mean, if you're from Canada, I shouldn't be talking because like they do some insane routes. Same versus an A319 from American that came from Dallas. And over there is a Air Transat Boeing 737-800, probably heading up to Montreal, most likely, because that's where they fly out of all the time. Liberia is also used for lots of for general aviation traffic. Guys, you see a Cessna 182 taxiing by here, and there's a Cessna 208 heading over to San Jose for the little puddle hopper. And that is a wrap for this flight and trip report. Thank you so much for watching this trip report. It was an amazing flight. Please consider liking and subscribing and following my Instagram at ALB_spotter. All as usual, all my ratings are on the screen in front of you, and I'll see you next time on my trip report. See you guys later.